Good morning. Happy Monday and happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving here in Canada. Hope you had a lovely weekend. It's Moira here, intuition cultivator and mindset mentor, helping you steer the course, navigate the choices that you can make, creating the best outcomes, aligning with your true calling. That's what these sessions are all about. So I use my letting go guidance system, and I also kind of check in with what's happening with the moon. The moon cycles very important to actually helping us get really in touch with our own inner essence, our own essence. And then when we align with that, we actually get to share our unique gifts, our calling, our uniqueness. It's about really shining your light and sharing the peace that only you have. Did you know that every one of us has a unique ingredient or a unique piece that is actually needed by the whole experience? And so, as I'm feeling into that, and if you're here live, say hi. Um, but as we're feeling into this idea of tracking the phases of the moon, we're actually still in the effects of the last quarter phase of the moon, which I believe went on Thursday of last week. But now this phase it's about letting go. It's about releasing. And so when I talk about releasing and letting go, we are now we're almost getting into halfway through October. So now we're in the last quarter of 2020. How has this year been for you? I know it's weird and has. Hi, thanks. Thank you, Marion. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. So, this is a time for appreciating all that you've experienced in 2020, as well as looking at how you're going to wrap up this year. Did you have a one word theme for this year? Good morning, Sheena. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Did you have a one word theme for this year? And if so, how has it served you? I've talked before about 2020 being all about taking leadership. So this is good morning, Neva. Thank you. Oh, great. Can't wait to find out your good news, Neva. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. So I'm inviting you to check into what was your theme for 2020. Good morning, Ruth Ann. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. What was your one word theme and did it serve you well? Do you need to take on a new intention for this last quarter? Do you need to come into your own inner gifts and do a wee bit of a reset? Something that's very interesting on that, I have been having a repeating card come up every morning as my own practice. I draw a card and then I go into my meditation. And it was interesting because I kept getting the same message, which is it's a bit of a tap to say, are you really creating, being, doing, saying what it is you want? Are you really coming from your heart? And so interestingly, I took that as a tip for myself, and then today it changed. So I'm inviting you to do that. If you've had a theme or an intention in this way of taking leadership and ownership for your experience in life, if you need to change it, that's totally okay. It's really important not to get stuck on saying, okay, I've set this intention and then hell or high water, I have to keep doing it because I said so. So this is a time, and I think this is part of this idea of what I'm saying to you about releasing and letting go. Are you really accessing your uniqueness, speaking your truth? It's all about speaking your truth. You are not here to prove anything to anyone else other than aligning with the trueness of you. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. I'm shuffling the letting go cards. So in this state of releasing and letting go, and of course, appreciation and great gratitude for in Canada here, let's see what can we focus on letting go of this week so we can actually align with the power that we have within us to have a highly successful, awesome last quarter and then sail with grace and ease into the next year. Because that's the other part, is we can actually start thinking of what do you want to be and create in 2021. So, interesting card. It's the idea that a good idea will fall into your lap or land into your lap. The idea that good fortune will land into your lap. So, and that could actually be an interesting piece to check in. Are you really aligning and listening to your inner guidance? Or are you thinking it's going to just happen? Because these things, these good fortune, good intentions, ideas land when we take action, when we take intentional action. But that doesn't mean busy hustle. It means doing something and saying, how does this make me feel about myself? Joining a group or reading a book or setting some kind of intention. How does it make you feel about you? The key piece is you want to feel uplifted. You want to feel excited. You want to feel a yes within you. So see how that sits or fits with what's going on with you, this idea that something's just going to happen. And I'm going to read out the description in my book to see, does this help you go a wee bit deeper? So good fortune arrives when you go into the world and actively look for fulfillment. You cannot take a back seat in life and expect things to happen for you. Appreciate the life you live and be grateful for what you have. Value each moment of every day. Live like there's no tomorrow and make the best out of any situation. Luck is an illusion. While we cannot control everything that happens every day, by breaking the habit of attributing things to luck, we can embrace our ability to make positive change for the future. So to start changing your outlook, first, to raise your awareness of new possibilities and endeavor to act upon them. Try to avoid letting opportunities and ideas pass you by. Expect good fortune to befall you. And when I say good fortune, this means like vibrant health, success, whatever it is that you're looking for as good fortune, right? It doesn't have to mean money necessarily. But remember to credit yourself when it does. Consider which actions led to your success and plan to repeat them. When things don't work out as you intended, stay positive, just see it as part of the journey, and ask yourself, what will you do differently the next time? Perhaps even consider whether the misfortune could be a blessing in disguise. As the Dalai Lama said, sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck. Take a nice deep breath and breathe that one in. And I'm going to draw a tarot card to get, some just dropped, interestingly. Well, I picked it up, and this is interesting because it was the Three of Cups. And so that really feels like celebrate what you have, and by all means play with what is it would you like to create or have more of, but always acknowledging all of the wonderful things that you've put in place, that you have created and aligned with. And then, do you want more of that, or do you want to up-level it? Do you want to shift and change your awareness? It's all about having an ongoing inner dialogue, but inviting the guidance of your higher self. This is something that I often say to clients, is the answers you're looking for are actually looking for you too. And so sometimes during this kind of surrender and let go phase, we can actually just say, I don't know the answer right now, but I know it's there. Hi, Patty. Good morning. So you know it's there, and then sometimes it's just that you surrender to the guidance of your own higher self, and that's like the loving inner guidance that whispers, and it doesn't happen, or you can't hear it when you're getting stuck in mind chatter and things like that. So I'm just shuffling the Doreen Virtue's angel cards here. We like to get 3 of these before we wrap up this session to start our week off with ease. Of course, it's always with ease, right? So let's see which cards come up for us today. Wow, we got some awesome cards here. Well, we always get awesome cards with this deck. Look at this first one, is power. So that really aligns with that idea that we're not going to depend on success or ideas to just land, because we are super powerful and we can create exactly what it is we want. In fact, we always are. But in order to access that power and become aligned with it, we need to create a sense of peace. This one's serenity. Create a sense of peace, of ease, of surrendering into that idea that all of the answers that you're looking for are looking for you. And that leads us to saying, watch the signs, follow the signs. Sometimes the signs, it's like, what's the moon doing? Or did you feel drawn to picking up a specific book? Or did you find an article to read on the internet? Or did you see a post that gave you the answer? All of that is by your design and your creation. So it's always there. So thank you for watching. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions or need a wee bit more support in these ideas that I'm sharing today, pop me a message or in the comments below. I wish you a magical, wonderful week, and I will be checking in again with you on next Monday. And also, I will be doing a wee check-in on Saturday morning on Well World TV's Instagram channel. So if you want to see how we wrap up this week with this idea of letting go of the good fortune will land in your lap. Much love to you. Thanks for watching.